Hello, I'm Crickets, and welcome back to I Have a Story. Something else was pointed out to me in going through all these documents. Just unbelievable. Is it legal to take a court document and just cross out whatever you want in it? And I mean, these words are on here for constitutional rights, correct? But yet I'm denied my constitutional rights by these court systems over and over. And again, I have no criminal history, no background, no problems with being a problematic person in any of our court systems or police, any of it in our community. None of it except for what's allowed to be falsely used against me. Because these judges don't want to look at it. They just, God, again, titles and paychecks, that's all they care about. Look at me. I got a praise title. I get a big paycheck. I'm somebody important. Screw you, peons. I've had enough. So if you look here, she just crosses out, conduct a hearing. I don't want a hearing. Just automatically find him guilty. And the court does it? Is that legal? Please, somebody tell me, is that legal? Are you allowed to just cross out whatever you want on court documents and get it? These documents are here for constitutional rights. Yet it doesn't happen in these court systems. They don't care about constitutional rights. None of them in our state that I've ever seen care about constitutional rights. It's nothing but side with a woman and damn the man. So how is that legal? How can you just cross out? I don't want a hearing. Don't give him a right to defend himself. Just take my word for it. Again, after she already forged warrants for my arrest, falsified documents to this same judge, and he had to throw the case out. But yet now there is no hearings conducted. I'm just automatically guilty on her false words. Oh my God. This, again, is this legal? This is against my constitutional rights. But yet this is what's allowed. She can just cross out, I don't want a hearing, just find him guilty, and they do it and allow her to falsely slander me? Is this legal? How about the court actually take, since she's submitting these videos, and actually watch them and see who I really am and what's really being said and what's really happening? Oh yeah, that's right. That'd be like actually doing their job and earning their paycheck. So much easier just to say, it's easy to figure this out. She's a woman. She's right. Let her keep damning the man. Not one time. I've already been through about rescuing his children. I've already talked about this. Oh, she put in here that I want to rescue my children and get the woman that I love the help that she needs. Oh my God, am I a horrible person? She admitted in front of this judge during one actual court date that we got, before she started asking for no more court dates because I don't want him proving me wrong. Just take my word for it, even though I've already lied, forged warrants, falsified documents. But please take my word for it, and the judge does. Oh my God. I want help, and I love my wife, and I want the help our family needs, and I'm a Did the judge read any of this? And this is what she's submitting. Oh my God. Again, I threatened to kidnap my kids in Exhibit 3. I made a video. I don't know which order. I've been making a whole bunch of videos. I'll hopefully get that one out first, and then I can link it in here to address that issue. I did not falsify anything about her deceased child. I don't know which one she's even talking about because there's more than one. I had a friend read me found his diary. We thought it was one of hers, one of his journals, diaries, whatever you want to call it. I'm tired of these. We've got to change words around to just make things confusing. It says right in there. And I thought when my friend found it and started reading it, I thought it was another one of her diaries because she's left over 30 years worth of diaries. Unbelievable what's written in her own handwriting, which again has been diagnosed by mental health experts, legal experts, and they've all said the same thing. This is the most absurd woman mind crazy we've ever heard. And had a full in-depth written in their own handwriting, the whole entire thing for over 30 years. So when my friend started reading the journal that he found, well, it was kind of clear that it wasn't her journal when he got to the point My mom just met another man. His name is Jason. Looks like she'll be getting married again real soon. This family is crazy. But that didn't have anything to do with his mental illness. He did not want to come here and see her on Mother's Day after he hadn't seen her for a year. And that was what led up to that entire incident where I called the cops, 911, where she got in my face and said, "You need to F and hit me now." That was that day, and that's what it started it all, was because her son said he wasn't coming here, and she felt that pain and took it out on all of us. And I felt bad for her. I cared enough about her not to let her get arrested, to understand the mindset she was going through and try to be there for her like a husband is supposed to be. But I got to protect myself and my children when she's being physically abusive to us all. And then I go down to the police department to file the report that I was told to file by the police officer who came here and saw it firsthand and said, "No, don't you take those kids back to her. Go down and file a police report. Go down and ask for Health and Human Services to get involved in your family and be a part of your case." But yet when I went down there, the police officer laughed at me and refused to let me file. That's, again, illegal. But when you're a man, I mean, this must be privilege, right? This is privilege. You are privileged to just be treated like... It's amazing she can watch all this and keep watching my videos and filing this stuff against me. And, I mean, it's got to be doing something to her. I mean, it's got to be sick and twisted in her own head even more amongst all that she went through and twisted in her own head up until me. And this is part of the problem with mentally ill people. They keep committing all of these acts of severe abuse, and then that stuff all cycles in their head later down the road. Oh, how about this? She admitted to that judge, in front of that judge, that she was professionally diagnosed as being bipolar. And she put somewhere in these papers that she's being treated for it, but stated on record in the court during the trial that she was bipolar and she is no longer being treated for it because now she is deemed no longer bipolar and she's cured. Do judges not know that there is no cure for bipolar? She admitted to being diagnosed with it, but then claimed that she's no longer being treated, no longer being seen, because she's now deemed no longer bipolar. How are our judges not at all educated in mental illnesses, mental disorders, so they can do their job properly? Again, what do they do when they go back in their chambers? They're sure as hell not watching Judge Judy because they might learn something from her. So what are they doing? They don't sit in the court and do their job. This is undeniably proves it. So what do they do? Besides collect a big paycheck, have a big title, say, "Look, I'm somebody privileged." But yet are committing crimes, are just as guilty. I look at it as they're even more guilty than the criminals who come before them, because people in positions who have titles and paychecks should be held above the standards of everybody else. They're the leaders. They're the ones who are supposed to be leading by example. They're the ones who are supposed to be putting criminals behind bars, not innocent victims. They're the ones supposed to be protecting children instead of allowing them to be abused, allowing them to die. Oh my God. You guys, this is truly what's in my court documents. These are the actual court records. You're allowed to just cross out whatever you want and just get your way, right? That's how it works. This word right here gives me my constitutional right. But let's just cross these words out. And no, Judge, we don't want that. I'm just right and make me right. And damn him again.